It's hard to believe, but it's been 18 years since the sitcom Blossom was a hit with teens. Mayim Bialik was Blossom, and Joey Lawrence was Joey.
Who's this guy?
His name is Fred Fogarty.
Whoa! You mean Pinhead Fred?
You know him?
Everyone knows him. Dad, this guy is nerd royalty. He's like the love child of Olive Oil and Gilligan.
And tomorrow, the first 2 seasons debut on DVD. Joining us for an exclusive interview, Mayim Bialik and Joey Lawrence. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
A lot of catching up to do.
Absolutely.
Let me begin with Mayim, ladies first, because just a few feet away, you brought in your 5-month-old.
Correct.
What's going on in your life since
Since Blossom, let's see. I went to college. I went to graduate school. I finished my doctorate last year, and I had 2 kids, and kind of dipping a toe back in the acting world, and that's pretty much it.
Wait, so is it true that you're a neuroscientist?
I got my doctorate in neuroscience. Yep.
That's crazy.
That is
UCLA.
crazy. At UCLA, we should mention.
Yes.
And Joey and I went to USC.
I know.
So the Trojans. So the rest of the interview will be focused on Joey. So Joey,
Yes.
what have you been up to? No, I'm kidding. What have you been up to since?
What have I been up to? I've been working, I also got married. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter. Got a movie coming out later this year, working on a brand new TV show. So, I don't know.
Keep it very busy. You've been married 4 years. You've been married 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
All right. I have to ask you your ages now and
We're
back
gonna make
then.
everyone feel old. I'm 33.
And you are?
32.
And when you were on the show, you were how old?
I was 13
And I was
through 18.
And 14 to 19.
Wow.
So our entire adolescence.
Yeah.
When was the last time you guys saw each other?
Well,
Before we filmed the stuff for the DVD
stuff? Oh, it was
years.
a decade. Yeah.
And
Just
then-
our paths never
Just-
crossed.
Yeah,
and-
it's weird how that happens. You work every day with
Right.
someone that you see them more than you see anyone else, and then the show ends. And most of the time, I mean, it's not that you're not friendly or anything, but you just don't see each other
Right.
a lot, really.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Joe, I got to ask you, how did Whoa come about?
Whoa! It was, it was written like a surfer dude, like Keanu Reeves would say it or something. Like whoa, and it wasn't working. And one night we had, the live audiences, which is what was so great about TV back then. And they don't really do that much anymore. But and I got a note from the executive producer that said try something else because it's not working. They're not laughing at it. So I don't know where that came from. That was some weird thing that I did, and they laughed. And so we did it again, second take, and they laughed more than they did the first time, and it sort of took
5
off
years
from there.
later.
Yeah.
Is that the most common question you're asked when people see you to do it? Can you do Whoa?
It was for years. It's toned down a little bit because I think that most people that watch the show are like my age or our age now. So but yeah, I mean it was a huge thing. So I
Do
don't
you hate it? Can we
Nah,
ask
I don't,
you?
I don't.
Like,
I
don't
asked
hate
him to do it when we first saw each other when we
did,
filmed
yeah.
the DVD.
All right,
Yeah,
well
you
then.
did. Yeah.
How do
It was a higher voice back then. So
Okay.
but it was it's like a whoa. It's I don't know.
And Mayim, the most commonly asked question of you is what?
Where's Joey?
No, you said earlier.
No, people would say, "Are you Blossom? Can you dance for me?" And then, "Where's Joey? How's he doing?"
Right.
As if we lived together.
Yeah, we do.
Well, he did Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask for a little dance.
Oh, I'm not going to dance.
No, when
way.
music came on before for that SAG Awards.
Oh, I was going like this. That's true. Right.
I thought I saw
thought you were going to
a
ask me to
little
do cartwils and somersaults on the
Yeah,
floor.
absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
was
No.
it, yeah.
That
And
was
end
it.
up with the
No,
hat.
no,
Yeah, no hat.
in the
You're
lens.
tethered by the microphone. I can
Exactly.
only ask so much. What are your fondest memories from shooting this series? I mean, you grew up on this show.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. Take any 5 years of anyone's life, and there's a tremendous amount, of good. But I think the stuff that I remember is our hanging out off the set.
Yeah.
Joey, Michael, and I especially were
Yeah.
close, and
Yeah.
we were like siblings. We were playful together. We would poke fun at Joey, and we would poke fun at me. We would just take turns. I don't know. To me, that was the most fun. That it wasn't just working. That was our life, and that
Yeah.
was our free time, and our free time was fun.
Final 15 seconds, Joey.
No, we just had a wonderful time. I mean, it was sort of like the last golden age, I think, of TV, and it's not too long ago, but it's like 10 years has been a long time. TV's changed a lot.